Hey guys, so for today's video is I'm gonna make some banana puree and fry them. Let's start with smashing this banana. This is very ripe, guys, so just keep doing that until it's all. As you guys can see here, they're almost done. Everything is mixed and smashed all together. So let's mix our mixture. So after that, I'm using a pancake mixed powder to mix them all together. So I'm not using any flour or something like that, no sugar. All I add, try to mix them well until there's no more crumbs from the pancake mixed and the banana. Of course, the banana, there's gonna be a little crumbs on it because it's banana. I'm not really grinding or anything like that. Just make sure that there's no big pieces of banana, and of course you're gonna have to make sure that there's no crumbs from the pancake mix. So I use the whole box of the pancake mix because I have a lot of banana. I think I have like 10 or something like that, so this is gonna be a lot, but I'm actually not gonna cook them all at the same time. I have planned for something else, so I'm gonna do like a quarter of it for today. So now guys, let's add the egg. So I have 2 eggs. I just beat them on the mixture, just mix them again. So everything has eggs and mix them all together. So after you mix them all, you're gonna start frying them. Okay, so I'm almost done mixing them, and let's go to our frying pot. So I have the oil and I'm putting all the mixture. Now I'm just using half a teaspoon of the mixture, then just put them. I've noticed guys that you don't have to put a lot of them because it's actually growing. So as you can see, this is the first batch that I did, and you will notice that they will actually grow when they're cooked. So you're gonna have to watch them and make sure that your heat is not so high, but you actually want to make it high so it doesn't get so greasy. So you just gonna have to watch out and try to time it, or if you have any techniques on doing that, you should do that. Just say, I've noticed guys that when I try to lower the oil, of course the oil will absorb on our mixture. So I'm not really sure because you want it to be cooked all the way through and you don't want it to get burnt also. So yeah, I think you should have some kind of idea what you should do if you're doing this so it doesn't get burnt or end up and cook. So you guys here are gonna have to be really careful and watch out when you're cooking, because if you cook them too long they will get burnt, and if you cook them for a short period of time, they're actually raw or uncooked. So, and what I've noticed is you're gonna have to play around with your heat. So what I did is I just put it on a medium high, not too high and not too low, because if you make it too low, the oil will all absorb on your mixture and it's gonna be so greasy. And I think that the downside of this it's the greasiness after, because I actually try to avoid that, but then it still got that oily feeling or oily on the food. So but it's actually tastes good. Like when you eat them, it's crunchy in the outside, and it's melting when you actually bite inside of our mixture. So sometimes guys, you're really gonna have to actually have some technique on how to cook. Sometimes you know, this type of stuff kasi if you cook it too high, it will get burnt, and too low, it will absorb a lot of oil. So ito na yung first batch that I cook, and then I'm cooking some more, and after that I didn't really continue cooking them all, so I'm just gonna put them on the fridge, I mean the mixture, because I have planned for the next time. This is it. When I open it, it looks really good on the inside. Thank you so much.